Hey, hi everyone. My name is Ugoma Smoke. I am currently a research assistant in Native and Indigenous Archives and Linked Data with the University of Maryland, soon to be a metadata specialist in the coming weeks. I started with uh, Indigenous Description Group and the SNAC team in August of 2023. And so we'll get started with covering SNAC Schools 5.0 Module 1. So this module focuses on SNACs basics. So in this section, I'll give you a live tour of the SNAC Cooperative website, introduce some of the key features and resources it offers. So we'll then walk through the process of logging into SNAC Dev, which is a sandbox version of the SNAC Cooperative site. It's like unlike the live cooperative website, SNAC Dev is the practice environment where we can explore different features. We can create and edit records and try workflows together without making permanent changes. So this will be followed by an overview of the editor's dashboard so you can become familiar with the workspace and tools you'll be using throughout the training. So before we begin the tour, let's talk briefly about what SNAC is and why it matters. So SNAC is a free online resource that helps users find primary sources, like for examples like photographs, letters, recordings from institutions around the world, and see the connections between people, families, and organizations across time and place. So SNAC works using linked data, which allows contributors to create and connect historical records, making it easier to discover related collections held by archives, libraries, and museums near and far. So because historical materials are often scattered across many institutions and described in different ways, SNAC brings those descriptions together into one shared resource. So helping improve access while allowing records to evolve as new information and standards emerge. Okay, so I will be sharing the link of the SNAC cooperative with everyone in chat, unless it's already been shared. Okay. I'll share that in the chat for everyone. And please feel free to let us know if you have any issues logging into the site. And before I forget, I also, because I'm going to briefly mention the Archives 101 video. So this is a very great resource to look at as well. Okay, so I will go to the SNAC Cooperative website right now. And so here you'll see the Mosaic homepage. And this is the live SNAC cooperative. This is not the SNAC dev that we'll be working in today. But I'll just show you some of the different components, such as the search, browse, the research, resources, and the abouts. And so this is where I'll be going to next. Okay, and this is an overview of the different menu items, such as what is SNAC, get to know us, get involved, SNACSchool, resource library, and news and announcements. So these are all different information so you can get to know more about SNAC. So first I'll go to get to know us. Okay, and so we have different sections with the governance, administration, operations, and the different working groups. So SNAC operates as a cooperative community where working groups and committees collaborate to improve how people, families, and organizations are described and connected across historical records. So together, members help make archival materials easier to find by linking collections across institutions. The cooperative is supported by leadership, technical teams. So these are the ones that I was talking about, technical teams, editorial standards, outreach efforts, and training programs like SNACSchool, which we're in today, resources through collaboration, shared standards, and ongoing community contribution. Okay, and so I'll skip ahead because I want to show the resource library. And so these are different sections that I'll briefly go over as well. And I'll share the link as well so everyone can follow along. And so this first link I'm showing is for the editorial policies. Okay, so the editorial the SNAC's editorial standards and policies working group had developed 12 key policies to guide how we create, edit, and manage records. So these cover topics like citations, entity descriptions, demographic statements, naming conventions, and ethical approaches to editing records. And there's also an editorial guide for Indigenous entity description that's open for comments. So inviting feedback from the community to help improve guidance for a respectful and accurate description. And let me add that to the chat as well in case anyone wants to read more about that. Okay, so next I'll go over SNACSchool resources. And this is part of another 101 video that everyone can look at as well, which is super helpful. So for the SNACSchool resources, it provides a comprehensive set of training materials for editors designed to guide you from basics to advanced tasks. So you'll find introductory resources like the Archives 101 I just mentioned and SNAC history, as well as the research and reference guides, including Module 6 and Digitized SNAC version. There's also the Create and Edit guides covering everything from creating records to merging them. Plus, this is extremely helpful, the Create Edit guides covering everything from creating records to merging them. Plus, for editing persons, families, and corporate bodies, managing relationships, using authority files, adding images, troubleshooting system. So this is a very useful area. So these materials are designed to help you to work confidently and effectively in SNAC. Okay, and so I'll also go over technical resources. So for SNAC's technical resources, it offers a variety of resources for editors and developers. For the technical users, there's the SNAC API. An API, for those who might not know, is the application program interface with documentation, commands, examples, and a test page. So a developer can also access the SNAC code base on GitHub. For batch editing and data work, SNAC provides open, refined resources. And there are also workshops that are, if you want to learn more about it, including the SNAC Open Refine extension, documentation, webinars, and installation guides. There are also tools for the archive space integration with a plugin, user guide, and a demo. So finally, SNAC offers workshops and guides for creating tutorials, helping members share knowledge and build skills within SNAC. And so I'm also just going to go over the FAQs. So this is a useful area about creating, editing, and suggesting improvements to records. So it also explains how to connect or contact rather the SNAC team if you need help. So while we're happy to guide you in using SNAC and finding relevant materials, we don't provide full library style reference services. Okay, and so next I'll go to getting involved. And so SNAC offers a variety of events to support our cooperative and educational mission. So most are a part of SNACSchool, but we host editathons, workshops, panels, and group discussions. So these events are a great opportunity to learn, collaborate, and approve SNAC records together. So editathons let editors work collaborative on a theme like Indigenous entity descriptions or women in history, and many qualify for professional recertification credits. And you can see more about this below. So membership in SNAC allows archivists, librarians, and researchers to participate in working groups, professional development, and cooperative projects that improve access to historical records, like connecting communities across institutions. So you can always check the calendar for upcoming events and workshops and consider joining to get involved. So we do have, and I'll go back to the slides here. Oh, my mistake. Go for it. So we do have an upcoming event on March 11th, the State of Cooperative, which feel free to register, and you can also do that from the website as well. So next, we are going to log into the SNAC Dev. So I am going to share the link to the SNAC Dev in the chat. So the first time you log in, there is a prompt that will ask you to log in for a password and as a simple security check to make sure basically that you're not bot. And so for the username, you'll enter in all lowercase SNAC and SNAC. Then for the password, you'll enter SNAC. And again, this is all lowercase SNAC, SNAC. And again, I'll switch to the next slide so you can get just a view of how it might look. So I'll give everyone maybe give about a minute, and please let us know if you're having issues logging in, because once you get through, you will navigate to the upper right corner and you'll click on login, and you'll use the email that you provided for SNACSchool registration. So we'll give everyone about a minute to log in. So far, so good. I don't see any issues with login in the chat. So maybe we can move forward. Okay. Oh, I do see a question. And for Joe, it is all lowercase snack for the password. Okay, hopefully that helps. Okay, so once you're logged in, you'll see your personal editor's dashboard. So from here, you can perform basic tasks like searching records and starting the process of creating new entity descriptions. So the dashboard also keeps track of names you recently created, edited, or published, making it easy to pick up where you left off. So you'll see areas such as the view recently published records, here where you'll create a new constellation, which will come in handy in the next module. There's in progress edits. So records where you started on, but they're still in progress. We have locked for review and we have locked edits. So in the upper menu, you'll have search, browse, resources, dashboards where we currently are, messages from when you receive a message from your reviewer, and then the about where we were before, just giving an overview about SNAC. Okay, and so now I just want to do a very fast demo of a record and just letting everyone know what it looks like. And of course, we'll be going over this more in depth in the next modules. Okay, and so what I am going to do, I have chosen Duke Kahanamoku as an example, so everyone can easily locate and follow along with this record and SNAC, and especially with the Olympic season in mind. And even though I know it's the Winter Olympics, I thought Duke Kahanamoku would be great because he was a summer Olympic athlete. And also because I want to make sure I spell his name accurately, I've already searched it, so I'm just going to copy and paste his name. And then you'll see here, you'll see his name, and then I know his exist dates, born date, and death date, so I know that's the correct person. In the drop down, you'll see all types, person, corporate body, and family. And this helps you narrow it down. But for Duke Kahanamoku, person would be more accurate. But in this instance, I'm just selecting all types. And again, I'm going through this super fast because we'll go over this in more detail later on. But in the search results, you'll see Duke Kahanamoku, and you'll see his record, and you'll see different areas such as varied names, which will be covered more in detail later, biography, resources, relationships, places, subjects, occupations. You'll see his photo, his information about him, and different related descriptions. Okay. And so we'll go over things in more depth, and I'll pass things along to Jodi next.